Hey y'all, I'm back. I know, two videos in one night. How dare I? On your daughter's birthday? Disgusting. Anyway, so if you saw the title of this video, it's my like pre-thoughts of not pre-thoughts, my thoughts about Venom before I've actually seen the film. I went to go see A Simple Favor tonight, and fucking Venom was next door. And while we were watching A Simple Favor, you heard the sound effects from Venom, and I'm like, that shit is too loud. But that's not the point. Anyway, I went to the bathroom during A Simple Favor. I had to go pee real bad. And I heard someone in the bathroom talking about it with their friend, and they were like, "Oh, that movie was like so long and tedious, and I wish there was more action." And I'm thinking to myself, why is that always everyone's like complaint about a decent film? Oh, I want more action. It's a superhero film. It's a this kind of film. It should have been more this. If the story is good, it doesn't need all that action. If it keeps you engaged, you shouldn't need all that. What's the point of having all of this like boom 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 keeping your attention? Like it's so stupid. I blame SpongeBob cuz SpongeBob the whole attention span thing is just gone now. But anyway, that's beside the point. I looked up the reviews for Venom. Yeah. Ooh, they weren't very good, y'all. They're like in the 30s, and I'm like, oh no. But at the same time, I understand why. Simply because the trailer looked like it was hot garbage. Venom is not Wally West, if that makes sense. And I guess Wally West isn't Wally West either. Uh, for those of you who have no idea who I'm talking about, The Flash. So The Flash is like my brother, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my brother burping like that in the background. They heard every single word. That disgusting. This is live. You're disgusting. That's my brother. He doesn't go to the gym like I do. Sorry about it. Anyway, Wally West is like a jokester, but his jokes are tasteful. In the whole Venom trailer, you got Venom like, you'll be like a turd in the wind. And I'm like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? What? Who wrote this for you? I have no idea, but that was stupid, y'all. I don't care who thinks that's funny. That's not Venom. That's not Venom. Venom is very like, I'm not gonna say Deadpoolish because he's not like that either. But you know what I'm saying? Like he's a smart, sophisticated, funny, like sarcastic person, and he's very crude about what he says. But when I say crude, I mean like sophisticated crude, not like Deadpool. That's all I can say. He's not like Deadpool. He's not like Wally West. But that joke was stupid. And if that's the kind of comedy they have in this film, they fucked up. They fucked up big time. And apparently critics agree. I saw this one critic talk about how this movie was desperately trying to cling to Spider-Man the same way the same way Venom did in the third movie of Spider-Man, talking about Spider-Man with Toby Maguire. And that made me feel so happy and so bad at the same time because for one thing, that was funny as shit. That comment was hilarious. But at the same time, it makes me feel like without Spider-Man, Venom can't stand by itself. And I'm not sure why they decided to do this movie simply because this isn't Marvel, everyone. This is Sony. And if Sony isn't rebooting the Spider-Man series again, then what was the point? Because you have Spider-Man first, then you have Venom. Venom doesn't look like that because he wants to. He looks like that because he was attached to Spider-Man first. And from what I've gathered about this particular film, Spider-Man was never in the equation, like at all. Maybe they decided to change the story for casual fans, but from what I've experienced, Venom was attached to Spider-Man first, and then Spider-Man got rid of him, and then he attached himself to Eddie Brock. That's why Venom doesn't trigger Spider-Man's spider sense because he was once a part of Spider-Man. For those of you who are confused as shit, pick up a comic book every once in a while. That's all I can tell you. But that's not the point. I digress. I think that this film is gonna piss off a lot of people who enjoy Spider-Man. And just to gauge how many people that actually is, Spider Man is the top selling superhero as far as all merchandise and memorabilia goes. He outsells Batman, Superman, and the Avengers all combined. He's that fucking popular. Let that sink in. Batman, Superman, and the Avengers all combined does not outsell Spider Man. So when you have one of his, if not his most notorious villain, besides the Green Goblin, you're gonna have a lot of upset people. This movie probably won't have very many resales. It'll probably have a very strong opening weekend, and then flat, just right off a cliff. And I don't really care either way because believe it or not, I'm not a Spider-Man fan, y'all. I'm sorry about it. I'm actually not a Marvel fan. I'm a DC fan. People are, like rip me apart all the time. DC sucks at making cinematic films. They excel everywhere else. Their TV shows, their video games, their cartoon movies, their animated movies are all phenomenal. Marvel, not so much. But Marvel's cinematic universe just destroys DC's, and now Marvel's all of a sudden more popular. That right there is the bandwagon effect, y'all. Didn't affect me none because given the choice between Justice League versus the Avengers, I pick Justice League hands down all the time. First off, not to digress, but the Justice League will destroy the Avengers. Who do they have that could take on the Flash? Because Flash is their biggest threat. It's not Superman. It ain't Wonder Woman. It's the Flash, especially with the Speed Force, because he could kill all of them. Black Widow, who the fuck is that? A bug on the windshield. That's what you'll be against the Flash. Thor. Okay, so Thor versus Wonder Woman. People are like, oh, Thor all the way. Nah, Wonder Woman can take his hammer. That's all I'm gonna say. What the bitch gonna do without his hammer? He's gonna throw it at her. She's gonna catch it, absorb his power from it, and then he's gonna be like, huh, shouldn't have done that. No, you shouldn't have. I digress. I haven't seen the film yet for Venom, but it doesn't look too promising. Will I give it a fair shot? Probably not. If I'm gonna be honest, my expectations are like right up there. They're just right up there. I'm looking at my expectations like, don't you fuck me over. I know they're going to. What can I say? I'm just that kind of guy. Anyway, thank you guys. It's like one, no, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll see y'all later. I've got to go to brunch later on. I just don't want to. I'm not even paying for it, but I don't eat pork, and every single fucking weekend, every Sunday I go there, and it's like pork this, pork that. Not fuck, but they might as well say it to my face. Like, oh, would you like something to eat? No. Why the fuck do they put fucking bacon in fucking like macaroni and cheese? Who the fuck eats bacon and macaroni and cheese? I don't care. Don't you fucking say I eat bacon and macaroni and cheese because it's macaroni and cheese for a reason. It's not hamburger helper, y'all. You don't put meat in mac and cheese. Ugh, disgusting. On my daughter's birthday. That's a Big Brother reference, y'all. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then why are you here? Mwah, love you. King Kyrie, see y'all later. And I always cover up the camera. My bad.